Hello everybody, welcome back to PAX Art Engine. We got some really fun things for y'all. So first off, we're going to be talking about the unused mascots and designs by me, PAX. Starting with Sizzin. Now, Sizzin was complicated. I didn't really know what to do with it, and yeah, it's an it because I never really figured out their gender, like at all. I just couldn't figure anything out. They existed, and that was kind of it. So then I tried giving them other things like orange eyes. And once again, that just fell into the issue. I don't know. What was I really supposed to do with this outside of segments or something? It just didn't really seem to work out. And then one final design where I add more detail, like all these beads, bows, the weird clothing, kind of reminds me of Eastern European magic stuff, I guess. Like, yeah. And then we got to Cthulhu Pastor. He's the pastor of the Church of Cthulhu. I went with the weird free eye design because I thought it was entertaining. But once again, I just didn't really know how to show him emoting. And he just seemed one-dimensional. So I ended up scrapping him, but his design elements will probably come in handy later. And now we have Mothman. Poor, obese Mothman. He just didn't really seem emotable. Honestly, he made much more of sense as a little side character or gag character who's there for jokes or, to deliver things. Kind of like how Markiplier has Lixian. Here's him with a yellow bow. Yeah. Then we have the ghosts. These were just three separate designs, or two separate designs in one template for the same character. One's Christmas, one's the template, and one's whatever that is. I don't know. Then we arrive with Owl Davidson. And Davidson was kind of a bit of a favorite, I'll be honest. He was a chill character. He's, but once again, I just wasn't really sure what would he do, Here he is with a hat. I just thought that was funny. I don't know. But he just didn't seem emotive much. And then we add with Solaris. Solaris seemed to fix most of the issues. They could be emotive. They had a cool sun design, which I really like drawing, but they were just boring. Like, just not really entertaining. Like, I don't know. None of them just seem to fit the mark. And then we arrived with Gertrude, and Gertrude was interesting. She was a sort of homemade punk rock goblin thing. A goblin who, lived out on the outskirts in the industrial bits of town, homemade outfit and suit and all of that. And to be honest, this character seemed to fix most of the issues. But, well, once again, it just gave side character energy design. And it just wasn't an interesting character. So, once again, I had to scrap it. And then I came up with my OC by giving it, some aspects from the name of the channel, PAX Art Engine. So I kind of just gave it a gearhead, smile, stuff like that. Then I came up with this streamer design, which I thought was really interesting. So I kind of scrapped the stick figure, gave it more life and emotion. And that's it. This is a pretty short video. I was going to make it longer, but, well, wait. There is one thing I should tell you guys. I'm actually working right now and looking into trying to get a merch store set up. And some of these characters would be on designs like Cthulhu Pastor for President as a bumper sticker, or, Wynfreed the goblin as, yeah, you get, or not Wynfreed the goblin, but yeah, you get the idea. Susan. And there are a few other designs. This was back when I didn't have any ARGs planned or, anything like that. This was before Totally Normal Movies. This was the Orange versus Pink days. And then we had this octopus character. That was literally just a quick sketch. Nothing else. But with that, we come to the very end. I'm glad I was able to figure out a thumbnail art style. I'm glad I was able to design the logo for the Totally Normal Movies archive. Stuff like that. I'm glad I was able to get that done, And with that, I hope everybody has a good day. Be good to one another, and I'll see you later.